Hi YouTube, and welcome to today's workout, our little express workout, just about 12 minutes of movement to get the body going. My name is Donna, I'm a health and wellbeing coach, and I really want to help you focus on moving your body to feel good and to help with any niggles you've got in the body, to strengthen up your body, to relieve any back pain, to help with strengthening the legs, with strengthening the arms, and just really focus on that rather than just moving for the sole purpose to be weight loss. It's a bit of a strange concept if you're going into this journey, but I'm here to help you, guide you through it. We're so much more than just how our body looks. We want to make our body feel empowered. We want to be strong and just feel good in our mind. So today we are focusing on some core stability, and we are focusing on a little bit of a pulse raiser with some squats. So we're going to start down the ground, and we're going to start with the legs out in front to begin with, and then lift those shoulders up, draw the shoulders back, and then just have a little wiggle through the hips, shake through the shoulders. Just soften the eye gaze down towards your feet. And just breathing in through the nose. And then slowly out through the nose, relax those shoulders. Now sit a little bit taller, taking the chin up away from the chest, and bring the shoulder blades together slightly. Going to pull the belly button back just to straighten out the lower back. And just be aware of how that feels today. We can spend a lot of our time during the day hunched over. So let's work on this posture as we begin. So breathe in for the count of 4 through the nose. Hold. And then just exhale. Just let it go. Now draw one leg in and across. Hug that knee and then just gaze behind. Just get a little side rotation. And then come back and change side, lift that knee in, hug, and then twist. And then come forward, shake the legs out in front, lift up those arms. Bring the arms back, go for a chest stretch. Push one arm up, take the other hand down, open the side body, open through the chest, feel that stretch from the hip up to the armpit. And then push out the ground, let that arm come up and change side. Let the hand go down and twist. We're going to do that little flow one more time and then get straight into our first exercise, which is on the ground. So bring that first leg in, hug the knee, rotate back. Drop the shoulders. And then place the foot down, lift the other one up, hug the knee and twist. Tall through that spine. Come forward, lift those arms up, go for that stretch. Open the chest, pinch the shoulder blades. Take one hand up, one hand down, side stretch. Open up. Breathing in as you exhale. Come up, transition to other sides. And then inhale as you open. Exhale, come down. Okay, come onto your hands and knees for me. Let me just grab my timer. We're going to stay on all fours. Have a little stretch out, so an upward cat, downward cat position, just to mobilise the lower back. Push into the ground, chin to chest. And then just have a little wiggle. See how that body's feeling today. Place your left hand into the centre of the mat. We're then going to keep the left leg down. Let the right leg extend, right arm comes up for a lovely opening up of the side body. And then come down with the hand, let the knee come down, same on the other side. Centralise the right hand. Twist on that right knee. Left leg extends, we lift, open the left arm, feel the stretch. Big inhalation. Exhale, come back down. And then sit back into a child's pose. Let the hips go all the way back. Little shuffle side to side through the lower body. And we're going to get going into our side plank first of all. So we're going to stay in that star side plank position. And then as we go through the exercises, I'm going to show you different alternatives to do. So Left hand under shoulder, come onto the left knee. Right leg extends all the way, and we're going to push the hips forward, squeeze the bum. Lift up the right arm, and then hold. Now contract through the left shoulder. So we're not just looking through the elbow, we're actually thinking about pinching the side body on the left side. Now if this feels okay, and you're thinking, oh, it's okay, it's quite easy, I want you just to lift this top leg up, push away with the heel, and then just open up through that side body. Stay here. Few more seconds. And then take the leg down, transition over to the other side. So right hand down, we're going to take the left leg away, open up, the timer starts now, and hold. Push the bum forward, so hips are coming forward, we're squeezing through the glutes, and now we're going to contract the right side, so grip the ground, and now lift that leg as your test of balance. Hold. 15 seconds. Push away with that heel. Breathing into the rib cage. Feel the body expand. And now take yourself down and sit onto your bum. We're going to go for some Russian twists or side taps. No weight at this stage. We'll add on as we go. So link your hands together. I'm just going to cross the fingers. I'm going to draw the shoulder blades back, and then I'm going to create a little C shape at the base of my spine. Pull the belly button, still sat with the heels and the sit bone, so in this B shape. I'm then going to take my thumbs to hip and twist. So we're just warming up with this workout. See how that feels on the back. If it feels okay, you can go back a little bit more, come up, go back and up. So now we're leading with the elbows. Keep breathing. If there's any pain in lower back, then stop or refer back to that first option. My heels are still on the floor. And then we're going to come up to standing. Now I'm going to go into a low squat, push up out the ground, unravel, and then come wide into this squat position. I'm going to stand, I'm going to go down here, 1, 2, 3, lift the arms high, and down again, 1, 2, 3, lift and squeeze the glutes, 1, 2, 3. Keep going. We'll open up through the hip space, squeeze the inner thighs together as we come up, push the body weight up through the heels, and you'll see my toes are pointed out, the knees are in line with my toes. If your hips haven't got this range, stick here, that's absolutely fine. If anything, I think it's harder. And rest. Now fold forward. Bring the feet together, come down to the ground, and now we're going to go side plank again. Now this time you can stick to the first level where you were doing the star side plank. I'm going to go down on elbows. Bring the knees down, lift up through the hips. So this is your option. If your wrists are just not quite feeling it, then refer to the elbows. Sometimes we can get put off with an exercise because it's just too painful. So it's great to have a play around with different variations. So as you're holding here, if that's comfortable, stay here. If not, take the leg out. It's the same as option 1. We're going to lift the leg, take it down. And remember, if you're beginning and this is a little bit too challenging, something to work up to. I couldn't do this when I first started, so it's all about progression and sticking with it. 3, 2, well done. That was 50 seconds for that side plank. Change side. Elbow underneath shoulder. Hips are forward, come up onto the knees. make sure that shoulder is directly underneath, so we're supporting the weight. I'm putting the weight through my forearm and a little bit on my hand. Stay here. Hips are high. So you want to imagine I'm there and I've got a bit of string and I'm just pulling you up. Okay, option is, losing my breath as I talk, to let that leg come out, and then you can go for these leg lifts. Now if you find it's a little bit too much on the knee, on that leg, then by all means, next time you do this, make sure you've got a bit of cushioning under the knee or come up onto the hand, whatever's more beneficial for your body today. And stop. Okay, onto your back. Grab a water bottle or a lightweight. Take hold of the weight with both hands, lean back. Now we're going to let the weight go to the side, come up, side. And you'll see I'm going slow. If you've done this exercise before at a gym with a really heavy weight and you're using momentum of the shoulders to get that weight over, we're putting the pain through the hip flexors, go down in the weight and focus on the rotation through the stomach. And you'll notice I've still got my heels down and I can feel this through the core muscles, through my waist, a little bit of my lower back, but I know it's not painful. Keep going for 3, for 2, for 1. Keep this weight handy. Now come up to standing. Again, I'm just going to go for a low squat and then push hands into ground, forward fold. I'm going to step my leg out wide. Grab hold of the weight. Unravel the spine. Keep the weight by the collarbone. We're going to come down. 1, 2, 3. Now with this weight, you're going to lift up, side, come down. 1, 2, 3. Change side, over. So it's really working on the side body today. And I'm still staying a little bit static in that squat. So these inner thighs are burning. 1, 2, 3, and reach. Get that breath. Pushing up through the heels, open space through the hips. 1 more. And forward fold to centre. Bring yourself down to the ground. And if you need to, grab yourself a drink here. We're going to go for our last sets. Now these side planks, I've given you 2 variations so far. Start side plank on the hands. Elbow side plank, option 1 knees stacked, option 2 leg out. So I'm going to give a go at option number 3. So by all means give it a go. If it's not for you, stay where you need to be today. I'm going to stay on my elbows. Legs are going to be out, straight line through the body, and then push up out of the ground and hold. Now I may not be able to stay here for the 50 seconds. Because it is quite long for a side plank, in my opinion, especially for beginner stage or just as you get into it. So if you find you're here with me and you're struggling, you're shaking, your arms hurting, your hips are dropping, take a breather, then come back into it. Okay, we have only got 15 seconds, so stay here. If not, come down with me to knees. Lift the hips, readjust the body. Inhale, exhale, bring the legs down. Push up out of the side, get a stretch. And then we're going to go straight into it. Set yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push up. Well done everyone. Whatever level you're doing, just keep holding. Readjust those hips. Imagine I'm there, that string on the hips. I'm just pulling you up. We've got 15 seconds. So stay if you're high up and you want to. If not, we're going to drop down to those knees, and you'll see here I can just extend and open more. So I've gone down a level, but I'm still working. If anything, you can feel it more. And take it down, lift up, little side opening. We're going to go into the third level of our Russian twists. Grab hold of the weight. Lean back, C-shaped base of spine. Let's go here, side to side, one leg up for about 4 rotations. Take the heel down, other leg. And now, if you're strong, if you're feeling up to it, again, you don't have to, but I'm making these videos for every kind of level that you can progress, give you ideas for the future. We're going to go 10 more rotations. 10. Feet are lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs down, weight down, fold forward. Make sure you didn't hold your breath then, so get your breath back. Coming up to stand, last exercise, last 50 seconds. Forward fold. As you come up, grab hold of your weight. Take the legs wide. We're going to unravel. Coming up. Hold the weight to collarbone. Take it down. 1, 2, 3. Hold with one hand. Open. 1, 2, 3. Now we've opened up through the hip space. You might be able to get a bit lower. Open. Squeeze the bum. Oh, those inner thighs are burning. And you'll see as I'm moving with this, one leg is now going a bit straighter as I open up. So I'm loading up the other leg, if that makes sense. So we're kind of a bit of a side lunge. And I'm going to go for one more. Open. Take the weight down. Let the head drop. Bring the toes forward and stay in this forward fold. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax. Bring yourself down to the floor. And let's go into a child's pose just as we regulate that heart rate. And let's go for a little side stretch out. Take the knees wide. Bum back. Walk the hands forward. And remember, if you need a cushion to go between the legs or underneath the knees, that's absolutely fine. If you find it's more comfortable with having a chair or the sofa in front of you as you go for this stretch, that's always an option. Come down, take the left hand on top of the right, stretch the left side of the body. And just breathe. And then change side. And then come onto your back. Roll yourself down to the ground, tuck those knees in, lengthen through the spine, so drag the shoulders away from the ears. Cross one leg over the other and just go for a tiny little glute stretch. You can stay here with this stretch. Now what I'm going to do, the foot that's at the side, I'm just going to place that down to the ground. Just go for a little side opening, spinal rotation. And then change leg. Well done on today's exercise. By all means, if you need a little stretch out after this, then there's a couple of options on the Express workout for some yoga fit flows and some hip and mobility stretching. Okay, take the foot down to the side if you've done that on the other side. And before this series ends, for the month of January, I will record an upper body stretch out for you as well, so you've got a nice mix. Okay, so bring yourselves up. You are all done for today. I'm looking forward to seeing you for the next couple of workouts I've got planned this week. We are on week 3, so if you find these workouts are quite helpful, then any feedback, just do let me know. Also, if you know someone who could benefit from these express workouts, please feel free to share. Make sure you like the video, make sure you have subscribed for any future content that I'll be bringing to you later on in the year. Have an amazing day. See you all soon.